hip-hop is a conglomerate.
Exactly.
It's actually the alternative to disco.
Right.
Because we ain't want to hear that disco
exactly.
shit. I'm going to be honest with you.
Exactly.
Oh that John
no, that's a fact.
Shit,
that's a fact.
We didn't want to hear the Donna Summers.
It was that bad?
And all that.
And 80% of the clubs was disco.
Us.
All of the night spots was disco spots.
And
unless you was in the hood.
When hip-hop came, it was an alternative because they played the break beats of the funk songs
that y'all already appreciated.
Break beats of Parliament Funkadelics, the James Browns, the Baby Hueys.
See, I'm getting a little lesson
here. Those tracks, and they break, and that's how you got break dancers because the break dancers was danced to the break beats. Hip hop is a culture. Rap is the business.
Rap came last.
Is a culture.
Rap came last because the MC supported the DJ.
Absolutely.
And the MCs got better and they started rhyming.
Rappers became more influential when it was learned we can make money off this. So you really can't make mass dollars off of graffiti or break dancing. But the rap or DJing, even though DJs make a lot of money, they don't make what the rappers make.
Especially not them.
So no, the original rappers didn't even get paid.
And the original DJs, most of their equipment was
got
stolen.
robbed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like the whole.
All of them got robbed.
Yeah.
Actually,
overcharging niggas for what they did to the Cold Crush.
A producer instead of a rapper, it's simply because should be able to get paid.
Producer get paid first and last.
Exactly. Point.
First and last.
Also, and I want all my royalties too.
A lot of rappers don't make a lot of money.
No, they don't.
But it's a stepping stool to get to where you want to be.
The music has become the commercial. And it always kind of was. It just wasn't understood that it was the commercial. It got to a point where it seemed like you'd be able to, because it was big numbers for somebody that comes from nothing.
Yeah.
So it looked like it was sustainable that if you become a household name, as it were, that you would be able to do this until you get to the points of like Jay-Z's and certain Puffs and different people that was like, even as great as they were, we probably would be disappointed in them if they haven't made other moves outside of the music.
Yeah, we probably would.
Because like even Jay-Z is at a point now, I'm explaining to people always say, well, he keeps retiring. He comes back because he needs the commercial. Yeah. Whenever he has another business or another product or another angle to work, he puts out something. It only takes him 2 days to make the blueprint. Yeah. So like, it's a commercial. It becomes that. It's the marketing.
The next phase will be teaching her the business.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The contracts.
Already learning a little bit of it.
She's learning it now on them car rides, I'm sure, after these studio sessions.
Yeah.
Well, we learning
it is.
Separation of projects. Is it going to be on their project? Is it going to be on her project?
Yeah, it's important.
We are learning the splits, the points.
She got that.
So all this is a learning process. But I try to let her have more control. Even though I'm a manager, I'm not a manager.
Yeah.
You want her to enjoy it. You don't want to drive her crazy.
Here's my perspective. Any parent child relationship that was in business never end well.
No.
I don't want that.
Absolutely.
I'm just here to watch your back for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for me. And if something needs to come through me, okay, then it'll come through me.
Right.
But if you can handle it, handle it. That's just where I'm at with it. I'm good.
Yeah. Well, can I tell you, you're doing a great job?
Thank you, sir.
You're doing a phenomenal job. Even though we spoke about you. You see what I'm saying? And it was crazy because he was like, oh, he like you. He's like, when you hopped on that song, he was fucking with you.
I know your lyrics.
That's crazy.
You really do.
I know your lyrics.
That's crazy. I appreciate that. I appreciate
he
that.
He be saying that in the house. And I just be like, what are you talking about?
He like, that's all your beat.
Yeah. He just saying it out of nowhere.
Because she originally liked it, but was on the fence on it.
Yeah, I was. I was just like,
no, keep this. This is one of them joints that'll grow on you.
Because what my man already had did on the hook was like, I felt the energy there. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to come with a delivery that followed up that energy. Mm-hmm. I was more worried about what I wrote. If you know it, then that means that I did that part right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. I'm good with that.
Yeah, SippinwitSammie chugging in the distance.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, OG, man.
Yeah, I'm out.
You go ahead and relax, but we had to get you up here because it's a huge part of her story, and the reason why meeting you're impressive is because you know you have somebody that has been giving you game that has a great head on his shoulder and also knows the business. You see what I'm saying? And that's important because being in them rooms that you're going to be in.
Yeah. I'm ready for it though. I'm waiting.
I think you built for it. I think you built for it. But I think that sometimes when we lead them motherfuckers, we got questions.
Yeah, we do. I got a lot of questions.
You can't always call somebody that was in the room to talk about because people talk too much. That's what you got.
Yeah. And I'm definitely talking to him, and I have other people to talk to as well. Any
producers that you work beside?
So I'm working with C's, the one who we was with before, the engineer. And I work with a producer named Troy.
C's has a lot of knowledge.
Yes,
a lot of knowledge, especially when it comes to technical and when it comes to business. C's, he might not even know what sounds you trying to put down, but he's going to tell you the right way to go about it. You know what I mean?
And he tells me if I'm off, like on a certain sound.
That's what's up.
He'd be like, well, you got to turn this sound down on here because it's clashing with this, and you need to make sure you have spaces for the artist because it's just like you have so many different sounds. It's just like where the artist going to go. And that's what I had to learn when I first started making music. It was just like I was putting everything in everywhere, and it was just like, oh yeah, this sounds great, but then where's the artist going to go? Like y'all can't find a fit, so it don't sound right.
Yeah, you got to let me breathe before I can let the beat breathe. You know what I mean? But it's crazy because like I'll see sometimes we'll go for the major sounds, the major effects, the major I guess the explosions, the booms, the bows. But sometimes it's the simple shit. It's that snap.
And that's what I'm learning.
It's something that's just, you might not even know it's there if somebody didn't turn down all the other things, but when it's together, it's in there. And what used to frustrate me, I know a couple producers that are actually like, they were dope, but they were right there, like they were getting there. They was turning that corner. They wasn't exactly, and they would play us beats, and we would be in the studio, and it's playing on SE studio, all the speakers, you know what I mean? Damn. And they would be standing there going,
what?
And I'd be like, that's what you hear? He'd be like, yeah. Why is it not on the beat?
Dang, it was like
every time you hear this beat, you do this. This is just an example. But when I'm listening to the beat,
you don't hear
it's not nowhere in there, but it actually sounds like it's a spot that, if you hear it. But that's a subtle sound. That's why I'm using the snap as an example, because it's a subtle sound. You see what I'm saying? It's not necessarily that snare or that boom or that the keys or the like. It's not necessarily that. Sometimes it's just something. The same shit that made grinding dope.
Yeah.
When Pharrell made it, it was like.
It's something. Yeah.
Some of the illest beats only have 3 sounds on them.